Hello, Cancer. This is Dee with Metaphysical Moonlighters, and this is your January 2019 astrology forecast. I'm doing something a little bit differently this year. Starting off in January, I will be putting posting pictures of my various travels in the background. Now, I'm starting this off with my pictures from Sedona. So, the pictures that you see in the background will be pictures that I personally took in Sedona, okay? Most of them I have personally taken. Now, let's get into the forecast. Now, for you, Cancer, your focus this month is mainly going to be on partnerships, okay? And why do I say that? Well, I say that because you will have a concentration of planets in your area of your life that deals with partnerships. So that's house seven. House seven deals with partnerships. You will have throughout this month, you will have Mercury there for part of the month. You will have Saturn there all month. You will have Pluto there all month. And you will have the new moon there on January 5th. Okay, so that's four planets that will be in Capricorn for you this month. Okay, so let's take a look at what's going on. Okay, on January 2nd, we have a conjunction. We have the sun in a conjunction to Saturn on this particular day. So this is going to be an energy where a lot of people feel like it's time to get back to work. That is the energy of the sun in a conjunction to Saturn. It is time to get back to work. Okay, now this next picture, you can't really see the building because my video is blocking it, but this is the Chapel of the Holy Cross in Sedona. The views from this place are absolutely amazing. So if you visit Sedona, make sure you stop by the Chapel of the Holy Cross. Okay. Now, on January 5th, we do have a solar eclipse. The new moon is going to be in Capricorn on this date. Normally, new moons are great for starting new projects or for setting new intentions. However, this new moon is going to be better for reflection. And I say that because we have the influence of Saturn and Pluto. Okay, whenever they're involved, it's a better time for reflection. When it's dealing with the moon, Saturn, and Pluto, it's better for reflection during that time. Okay. Now, also on January 6th, Uranus goes direct. Now, if you didn't know, Uranus has been retrograde. Okay, so Uranus goes direct on January 6th. And remember, Uranus is the planet of surprise. Okay, so you can start expecting some surprises to happen. Now, on January 7th, Venus enters Sagittarius. This is going to be a time where a lot of people want to try something new. Now, for you, Venus is entering Sagittarius in your area of your life, dealing with your daily routine and your health. So, surrounding your health and your daily routine, you will want to try something new, Cancer. Okay, now this is a picture, the background picture. This is me in the picture. And this is at the Sunset Chateau in Sedona. I stayed there 1 year when I visited Sedona. And this is the view from outside of my room. Totally amazing. Just really nice views. Okay, so this next background picture is the road that leads up to a Sunset Chateau. I believe the name of the road is Sunset Drive or Sunset Road, something like that. But anyway, just imagine driving along and you have this amazing view of the red rocks surrounding you. Okay, so let's get back to the forecast. We have on January 11th, we have Pluto in a conjunction to the sun. This is a time where you are going to crave transformation in your life. On the 13th, we have Jupiter in a square to Neptune. Now, this is a time where you have to be aware of unrealistic plans, okay? So for you, Jupiter is in your daily routine area, and Neptune is in your area dealing with legal matters, long distance travel. So in those two areas, just be aware of being in denial about something or setting unrealistic plans. Also on that day, we have Mercury in a conjunction to Saturn. This is a great time for everyone to do some type of mental activity. Okay. Now, on the 18th, we have Venus in a trine to Mars. In general, this is going to be a great time for relationships for all signs. Depending on what is going on in your personal chart. Remember, this is a general forecast for all cancers. So I can look at your personal chart and tell you exactly where this will fall in your personal chart. Just visit my website, metaphysicalmoonlighters.com. Now, also on the 18th, we have Venus in a trine. Okay, we just did Venus in a trine to Mars. We also have the Sun in a square to Uranus. Whenever Uranus is involved, you can expect some type of surprise, okay? So on this day, just watch out for some type of surprise. Another thing I want to mention, whenever you're looking at these dates, don't get too hung up on the dates, because when we look at aspects, you can literally start feeling the energy from these aspects a few days before the actual date and a few days after the actual date. So don't get hung up on the 11th. You see the 11th or you see the 18th on the screen. Just know that you might start feeling the energies of this before this actual date and even after this actual date. Okay, so let's keep moving on. Okay, so this picture is the guy in the front with his shoulders out. That's Yogi Blair. And I booked a tour with him one year. And it was a yoga vortex hike. And we hiked for a little bit. We would stop and we would do yoga, and we would hike some more, and we would stop and we would do qigong. And when we got to the top, we laid our mats out and we meditated as the sun was setting. It was totally amazing. The views were amazing. There was a nice breeze blowing. It was so amazing. Yogi Blair also had his singing bowl. He pulled out his singing bowl and he did some sound healing with us. It was amazing. So if you are visiting Sedona, I would highly recommend that you take some type of tour like this. Totally amazing. So on January 20th, the sun enters Aquarius. So we can start telling all of our Aquarius friends happy birthday, because it will be Aquarius season then. Now, on the 21st, we have a full moon. The full moon is going to actually be a total lunar eclipse in Leo. Now, for you, Cancer, this falls in your second house. Your second house deals with material possessions. So if you have any negativity you need to release surrounding your material possessions, this is a great time to release them. Also, this is going to be a super moon. We have a few super moons this year, and this is the first super moon. A super moon just means that it is going to be bigger and brighter than a normal full moon, okay? Now, let's keep going on. Also on the 21st, we have Mars in a square to Saturn. Remember, Mars wants to take action. Mars wants to initiate things. Saturn wants you to wait and think about what you're doing. So on that day, this is how a lot of people might be feeling. Okay, so for you, Aries is in your 10th house and Saturn is in your 7th house. So for you, you might want to go forward with your career. Meanwhile, your partner is saying, hey, let's wait, let's think about this. So just watch out for something like that, Cancer. Okay, on the 22nd, we have Venus in a conjunction to Jupiter. In general, for most cancers, or really for everyone, this is going to be a time of luck, money, and harmony. Okay, so that's going to be a great day. Now, on the 24th, Mercury enters Aquarius. For you, Cancer, Aquarius is in your area of your life dealing with your transformation. So remember, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. Uranus is all about surprises, right? So when we say Mercury enters Aquarius, we are literally saying that Mercury enters Uranus's territory. which is why a lot of people will have to work harder to get things done around this time, because whereas Mercury wants is a straight shooter, Mercury is a great communicator, he wants to get things done. Uranus wants surprise, he wants freedom. Okay, so that's why you might have to work a little bit harder to get things done around that time. And then on the 25th, we have Mars in a trine to Jupiter. Okay, this is going to be a time where a lot of people feel a little bit more confident. And then on the 31st, we have Saturn in a sextile to Neptune. And the last time this aspect occurred was in 1996. So this aspect just unites the material with the spiritual. Now, what I have also done is I have broken down the new moon into um, different times. Okay, so this is happening on January 5th. Okay, the moon is going to be in a conjunction to Saturn at around 1:30. The energy of this aspect is that you will want to keep your feelings to yourself. And then by 6 o'clock, the moon is going to be in a sextile to Neptune. This is an energy where you will be sensitive to other people's moods. Okay, and then by around somewhere around 8:30, the moon is going to be in a conjunction to the sun. This is going to be a great time for a group outing at around 8 o'clock that night, 8:30, okay? Because you will have a burst of energy. Remember, all of this is depending on whatever else is going on in your chart, okay? But this is just a general overview, okay? So in order to know exactly where these fall in your chart, I would have to look at your personal chart, okay? So just remember these times and how it's possible that you might feel. Now, I also want to thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for liking this video, for sharing this video, and for subscribing to the channel. Now, if you want to book a personal reading with me, just visit metaphysicalmoonlighters.com, and also pick up my book. My book is available on Amazon. This is the title, 2019 Horoscope for All Signs by Astrology. So check that out. I definitely appreciate it. If you have Amazon Kindle Unlimited, you can actually read the book free and I still get credit. So I do appreciate all of your support. Now, until next month, Cancer, enjoy your month.